What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm on Toxin Gaming Daily People. Today we're going to be going over my Fog Warning Cloudian deck profile. If you are excited for this video, make sure you leave a like in this video. If you have any suggestions for this video, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section down below. But without further ado, let's begin. Fog Warning is a really unique skill that gives all your Cloudian monsters an additional fog counter when they gain a fog counter. That's pretty nice. First on our list is going to be Cloudian, Eye of the Typhoon. This is a really strong boss monster, but you only want to play it at one because he's kind of hard to get out. He has the ability, as all Cloudians do, that he can't be destroyed by battle. If he's changed your defense position, he blows up. And if this card declares an attack, you change the battle positions of all face-up monsters except Cloudian monsters. This is really good because you're able to get over like high attack point monsters, or if a monster is sitting in defense mode, you can actually change it to attack position and then climb it a lot easier. Kind of like if you're playing against Squall or something like that. Cat Cloud is going to be played at 3 in this deck. I don't know how to actually pronounce its name, but it's a non-targeting removal for monster cards by removing 2 counters. You can easily get these counters by, whenever it's normal summon, placing 1 counter on it, and then getting an additional counter with Fog Warning. So it gets 1 counter for each Cloudian monster you control, including itself. So if you have, like, say, Acid Cloud and Atlas on the field, when you summon Cat Cloud, it will gain 3 counters. With this, it will gain another. And because it's not once per turn, you can actually remove all 4 counters to destroy 2 monsters on the field. So that's pretty nice. The same goes for Acid Cloud, except it destroys 2 spell or trap cards, or it destroys a spell or trap card on the field by removing 2 fall counters. Atlas here is the 3rd best Cloudian monster, like baby Cloudian monster. It has the ability to rip a card from your opponent's hand by removing 3 of your counters, so it's good in that regard. I wouldn't play him at any more than 2 copies, and if you want to put him at 1, I can understand why you would want to. 1 Storm Dragon. Storm Dragon is a really unique monster that you can actually end up special summoning from your hand by banishing a Cloudian monster from your graveyard. Once per turn, you can target a face-up monster on the field and place a fall counter on that target. So he's once per turn, put counters on here, and then with your skill, he's a once per turn, put 2 counters on a monster. Cloudian Aerosol is like the modern Cloudian card. This card's actually not that bad. You discard a Cloudian monster, then target a face-up monster on the field and place fall counters on it equal to that target's level. So if you discard your Cloudian Eye of the Typhoon, targeting a Cloudian cat, you get to give your cat 4 counters. So that's kind of cool. And then you can banish this card and 1 Cloudian monster from your graveyard, special summon a Cloudian monster from your deck. So you banish this in Cat Cloud, summon your Eye of Typhoon. Easy way to cheat out your big boss monster. So yeah. Next is going to be Cloudian Squall. This is like the Duel Links exclusive, not exclusive, but the Duel Links card. Whenever these were released in Duel Links, people were like going 3 Cloudian Squall, if I remember correctly. The card's not bad, but it does fill up a spell and drop card zone, and it is reoccurring you counters every turn, so it's strong in that regard too. We are on 1 Summon Cloud. Summon Cloud is just in here because I found during testing I wanted to get like more of my monsters back, and Summon Cloud is actually able to reborn them back from the graveyard, so that's pretty nice in itself, but they have to be level 4 or lower. Creature Swap is in here because all your monsters are baby monsters, so there's that. It's just funny to give them an Acid Cloud and punch them in the face with their, strong monster. Wall Disruption is in here because, like I said, all your monsters are babies, so you want to give them the best protection that you can. This is at 3 on the new limited list, so this is our 3 for the deck, and just being able to shrink down a monster permanently is really nice. If for whatever reason you wanted to play a different 3 in this deck, go for it, but then I recommend playing Woboku. In our side deck, we are on 2 of the Galaxy Cyclone. This is my favorite removal spell of the format. People are on Night Beam right now, and I understand why they would be, but personally I like Galaxy Cyclone because not only is it destroying set cards, but it also can destroy face-up cards as well by banishing it from your graveyard. So Zomas and Nightmare Wheels that are at 1 currently in the format get punished by this card completely. If you're activating this before macro, then you're able to actually banish it from your graveyard to destroy macro, and in itself that's just really nice. Speaking of macro, we're actually playing 2 DD Crow. I think DD Crow is very strong in this format because vampires being so strong, being able to hit those retainers and familiars from the graveyard is really nice, and it's a quick effect, so once I use effect, you quick effect, banish them. It's really cool. And then lastly, we're on the 2 Raging Cloudian in our side deck. This is for whenever you find yourself against somebody who is playing Windstorms. So this card just brings back your Cloudians when they destroy themselves by their own card effect. They give it a fall counter, and then they can't be destroyed or change to defense position by card effects. So this kind of just gets around the Windstorm if you notice that it's there. All in all, though, I think the deck is really fun. You definitely should try it out. And of course, if you have any suggestions, make sure you leave them in the comment section down below. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.